Hello my friends and welcome back to the channel. My name is Sabrina and I also go by Skelly Studios everywhere. So if you want to find me, that's how you can do it. So I went on a little shopping spree at Dollarama because I am a Dollarama girly to help me reorganize some of the situation that's going on here. So currently this is how I store my stickers. It's not great. It's horrendous. It's terrible. I hate it. That's gonna change today. Let's get into the haul, all of the goodies that I got. So just to start out, this is how I store my art prints. I got these at the dollar store many years ago. I find this to be the most effective way, especially when I'm transporting prints to markets and stuff. They're nice and organized and they're in here. However, the quality isn't as sturdy as I want it to be. So I went ahead and I got these ones from Walmart. These are the only things that I got from a place other than Dollarama. The quality is a lot better, feels a lot more durable. And something else that I like is there are 13 different slots, whereas these ones only have 5. And I got all of them in black, so they all match and they're pretty. But anyways, so to deal with this sticker situation, I see online people that have those like little containers that have drawers, and I really want one, but I haven't been able to find one that I deem a reasonable price. I did go and look at the dollar store and they have some, but the little boxes are too little for the majority of my stickers, so that wasn't gonna work. What I ended up going with is this little container here. Something that I really like about this container is that it is stackable. Like so. All of the little sections in here are adjustable. So if I have a bigger sticker, I can adjust for that. And I got 2 of them. Because they're stackable, I'm able to make it into one really big caddy. And something else that I was thinking about with this specifically is that this can also be used not only for my storage at home, but also for my markets. But yeah, so I picked this up. I know it's not going to be the easiest in terms of quickly accessing the stickers. Like, obviously, I have to remove them in order to get to whatever sticker it is that I want to get to, but it's going to be better than this. This is named the Sticker Tower. I can also buy more of these and expand it even more. So that for the stickers. This is how I'm storing my paints in these little containers and kind of try to stack them on top of each other. And I still love that, but I got a bigger one. It's literally the exact same basket. It's just bigger. There's that for some more organization. And then in like the kitchen section, I got these 2 clear little cases. I got these little guys. I got 6 of them total, and I thought that these would be really good for maybe some sticker packs because they do sit right in there, but also for the, let me just find them here. See, the sticker organization is terrible for header cards. So just as a way, oh no, are they like too small? No, this foils my plan. What am I gonna use these for then? Wait a minute, actually, I just realized that I'm really dumb. Ta-da. They fit now. They are not a square. They fit perfectly. All right, let's actually start getting into the organizing. This one I got for holding on to my thank you cards. Would they fit in here? They would fit in here. Okay, cool. Never mind. I'm going to use this because it's smaller and I'll find another use for this, I'm sure. Okay, cool. Thank you cards. Ta-da. Although I do like that this one holds like a specific subset of paints, so that one might stay that way. We'll just put all of my other ones in there. Let's move on to the stickers. I am so excited to organize these stickers. The sticker situation has been bothering me for forever. Organize them by a category, like my Whimsical Critters stickers. Since there's 5 spaces, we'll see if they even fit though. Like, I really love this little ducky. How do they fit? The middle isn't able to be adjusted, but I am able to take out these little sections, so if I want more space, I can have more space. All right, I'm gonna focus and stop talking to you and get this shit done. Okay, cool. So I also have room to grow. I have 2 boxes left over, which is dope. I did decide that I was gonna put them like in their categories. All of these are for my Neurospicy sticker pack. All of these are for my Bookish sticker pack. All of these guys are for my Whimsical Critter sticker pack. And all of these guys, of course, is for my Plant Lover sticker pack. And then I have this one that has all my moths, my Christurtle, which used to be in my Whimsical Critter sticker pack, but I was thinking about doing like an aquatic Whimsical Critters sticker pack, so she's gonna get reused for that pack. I'm actually like really loving this whole sticker tower situation. It feels so nice to have them all organized and not just like in the baggies sitting in a bin. This is also how I would transport them to market, so I'm really excited about having this. Sticker tower. I love organizing stuff. I love finding new systems that work and that are visually appealing and just, I mean, like, it's not like it's super visually appealing, but I mean, like, I can sit here and I can see all of my stickers and they're organized. I'm very excited. I'm ridiculous. All right, let's get on to the sticker packs now. I mean, I could probably use these other 2 to store the sticker packs in the meantime, but I really want to try and see if I can make these work. Okay, so if all else fails, I'll resort to using these, but if I can make these little plastic containers work, then I want to do that. I don't have a whole lot of these headers printed right now. If I put like dividers in here, then I could, you know, you see the vision. Ooh, something else though, actually, is I could put like a divider in there. Obviously they fit like this way. I could have the headers like in the back, put a divider, and then have all of the stuff that I have for them so that they're each like their own thing. There's an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know. Is it like a realistic way of storing my stuff? Yeah, just thinking about maximizing my space. What about this little big container here? How can I utilize this? 2 can like almost fit side by side. I can have them like completely laying on their sides like this too. They fit in there nicely. They're not squished or anything like that. So I could even put dividers in here. That could be an option. And I would also be able to fully close this container. I could even get another container or 2 of these for keeping inventory, and they're stackable, which is nice. What else would I use these for? The headers, obviously. I could probably use them for bookmarks. Okay, I have sat here for a little minute to try and figure out what the heck I'm gonna do with these. I decided to look into my desk drawer, and it's a little bit of a problem area for me. I have this black organizer thing, and try as I might to keep it organized, it never stays organized. I'm not saying that these are gonna be a magic fix, but I could use these in my desk for the time being, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2. I do think that I'm going to keep my sticker packs in here and just make some little section organizers to go in between, because I like the fact that I can close this. Because I do work market, I do need to be able to transport my products wherever it is that I'm going, if I'm working an event or anything like that. So I like that this one can be completely closed and that these guys are not smushed in there in any way. So I might actually pick up another one of these in the future sometime soon. I don't know. I need to stop buying stuff because I bought a lot of stuff, as you can see. Anyway, so I am going to keep these guys in there, and I am going to create some dividers for these as well to keep my headers in. So I'll probably keep, we'll say, 2 of these for the purpose of that. That is how the sticker packs and the sticker pack headers are going to be organized. And obviously, if I end up making like 100 different sticker packs, I have more of them that I can pull from. But yeah, so back into the disaster that is my desk. I also just freed up some of these bins. These also fit pretty nicely inside my desk, so I could maybe use them for that. I also have this little container. I have containers galore that I can use to try and organize some of my stuff. But yeah, so let's start. It's also really funny that, was it last week? I think it was last week. I cleaned my desk, the top area of my desk, but I didn't clean inside of it. And I'm pretty sure if we roll back that footage, there's a bunch of times where I literally just took stuff from on my desk and put it into a drawer and didn't properly put it in there either. So I'm feeling a little exposed. Don't judge me too harshly. This is incredibly embarrassing, to be perfectly honest with you. All right, there we go. That one's done. There's some sticky stuff. I also do have that. What shall go in this one? I think because this overwhelms me and drives me crazy, I'm just gonna do them all at the same time. I want to maybe store pencil crayons in here instead, because it's not like I use them all that often unless I'm working in my sketchbook or doing some kind of mixed media. So maybe I'll do pencil crayons, and then this can be my paint markers and my highlighters. Just my colorful pens as well. Or the bigger guys, like things that I just don't tend to reach for very often. All right, it is done, and I'm actually pretty excited about this little system that I've got. So this one obviously has all of those paints that I don't really use very often. I've got both of my little watercolor sets here, some other random bits and bobs. This one's a bit of a junk drawer, but that's okay. And then I have like just my extra mouse and extra SD cards and that kind of stuff. All of my stuff for making my sticker packs there. Another kind of junk drawer. It's just extra lead, extra erasers, some tape as well. There's not enough space in there, and just sticky stuff in general. And this one just has colored pens, my highlighters, my little Sharpie guys, and some paint markers in the bottom. I don't use that stuff super often, so it's okay for it all to be kind of mixed up here instead of me keeping it in this. And then there I've got all of my pencil crayons, my kneaded eraser, and my pencil sharpener, of course. So there we go. I think this is just like the perfect place to be keeping my stickers, right next to my Cricut, and there's enough space behind it that it's not going to impede any of the cutting of the new stickers. So yeah, I definitely think I might be going back and getting more of these bins though. I love being able to see all of the stickers in there, and it seems to fit. And I also just really like that I can switch around where I have the dividers in case I do have a sticker that's a little bit bigger. But now the art print stuff. Sleeves, chipboard, prints, all of the things. So I got 3 of these because I do want to organize them by size. I love my moths so very much. So this one's going to be all of my square art prints. I currently only offer 3 different sizes. I have 8x8 squares, 5x7, and 8x10. Gonna want bloom in there. Those guys are all sorted. That's just a matter of dealing with these guys and getting them squared away where they need to be too. Do all of them have a hole in them? Okay. Has it really been that long since I've done this? Why are these not fitting? I don't understand. I don't really know what's happening right now and why I can't get these in there. These are new sleeves that I ordered not too long ago because I ran out of all of my original sleeves. And as you can see with these ones, there's this, and it's like that instead of like my 5x7s where it's just seamless, you know? There's this big old seam on it. I'm having a really hard time getting my 8x8s into these sleeves, and two things. Number one, I was already displeased with the fact that it had this kind of edge because it's not what it looked like in the listing. And number two, I even ordered from a different company than the original ones that I had got because I wanted them to be like this, to be smooth, right? Right. So there's that. There's also, if you look just there where it's not reflecting, there's a hole in every single one of these sleeves. And when I compare it to my other sleeves, it's actually quite a big difference in size. So they're the wrong size. So never mind, I'm not going to be sleeving any prints today. These are pretty cheap to buy, but what am I going to use these for now? You know, I'm going to hang on to them regardless because there's a possibility something might come up in the future where I would use them. But as of right now, I can't use them for anything. That's pretty annoying. I should have checked this before today because I'm definitely out of the window of being able to return them, but whatever. Oh, also, anyway, I have a bunch of prints that are on clearance. They will not be coming back into my shop once these ones are sold, and if I'm doing any kind of in-person market, they'll also be sold there. If you would like to do that instead of having to pay for shipping or anything else like that. Most of my 5x7s are about $15. I currently have these ones on for $5. So, and there's the last one. So all of those are on for $5. You're saving $10, and I'm pretty sure I've also adjusted the shipping for them so that you're not spending the same amount of money for it to ship as you would to buy it. And these two are also $10 off of the original price. I love both of these pieces of art, but I don't know, like they feel kind of abstract and I think that they're pretty and I really love them, but they're just not quite whimsy enough for me because I make the art for the girls, for the whimsy girls, for the magical girls, for the witchy girls, because I'm also one of those, and they're beautiful. I love them. I made them, you know, but yeah, and I believe I have like 4 or 5 of each of those. So if you want one, you can get one. I'm gonna get out of this position and continue talking to you about that, actually. Oh yes, this is a little bit better. Yeah, so if you want some clearance art prints, nothing wrong with them, just they need to get out of my shop. They're there on my website. Here's my website just again. Oh, and I don't think that I mentioned earlier in the video, my birthday sale is still continuing. It is still happening. The sale doesn't end until July 4th at 11:59 p.m. So all the way up until midnight. But if I said midnight on July 5th, that's confusing to people. So 11:59 Eastern Standard Time, end of the day on July 4th. You do have to remember to type in the code though. If you don't type in the code, you won't get access to the discount. It is there for you to use if you so choose. I would really appreciate it. Anyways, I don't really know what else I'm doing today. I think that I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for joining me and hanging out and watching and all of the stuff. I hope that you're able to treat yourself to some goodies in my shop at a discounted price. And yeah, that's definitely everything. Alrighty, my friends, I hope you have a kick-ass week until I see you next time. Alright, I love you. Goodbye.